Mike, a 4-0 win over Kidderminster here at the International Stadium this afternoon. How do you assess the performance and the result?
Yeah, really pleasing. I think the boys, we've had a good week prep, all focus on it. We knew how tough it was going to be. I think obviously off the back of a disappointing away performance, probably a good point looking at it now. But yeah, the lads were truly focused and it paid off for us, which, like I say, is pleasing.
Yeah, you touched on obviously coming back from last weekend's draw. Does it feel like the ideal sort of reaction? Obviously, not only in the result, but in the performance as well.
Of course, yeah. Like you say, we go into every game regardless of the previous game, wanting to get to the levels we know we can do, and then off the back of that, if we control the controllables, we believe that we can win the game. And that's what the lads did. They really knuckled down this week. We had a couple of teaching days that were maybe a little bit longer and standing around and monotonous than usual, but I think it was important and it really did pay off today.
Yeah, and a couple of goals in either half and chances to add to the four on top of that. I mean, is it a positive for you that you're creating a lot of chances against a team like Kidderminster, who generally don't really concede too many, and that it could have possibly ended up being more than four by the end of the game?
Yeah, I think there's not been many games where we haven't created chances. I think the players that we've got, the offensive players, they speak for themselves. The numbers that they're hitting, fantastic. And like I say, our ethos is we kind of defend from the front and we attack from the back. So it was just a real team performance, and you literally can't pick any individual out today, regardless of any goals or assists. It was a real diligent performance because they've got good players, and our back four had to be very good against a very good front line.
Yeah, and I suppose kind of shuffled things in a sense with kind of Adam Campbell playing down the centre and Kevin Scott and Macaulay Langstaff on either side of him, and Taylor Charters coming in at left back. Obviously Carl Magnet came back in at centre back after missing out last weekend, but I mean, was that sort of a specific thing planned for this game, or is it something you've been kind of looking at for a while in sort of potentially those lads kind of slotting in those positions?
Yeah, it's just different angles. Like I say, we'll change a few different details here and there, but ultimately our blueprint and our identity is the same. We for me it's a nice headache to have. The standard and the competition in the squad is difficult. We had a couple of lads who were disappointed today, which they've got every right, but ultimately the club is bigger, the team, so you have to put your personal disappointments to one side, and the lads did that. They were fantastic, and it took a real squad effort, and say everyone that's come in and we've asked to do a job, they have done, and they've grabbed it with two hands, which is all we can ask for.
Yeah, and with 12 games left in the season now, is the task for yourselves to sort of keep that standard that you've kind of set in recent weeks and today, and maintain that momentum going forward over obviously what's going to be a very difficult end and sort of portion to the season?
Our only focus now is to keep that standard for Gloucester. That's it, simple. They've had a good result today, so do you know what I mean? Preparation starts as soon as the final whistle ends. They've had a good result against Curzon away. We know how good Curzon are, so we know how difficult that's going to be. It's a long journey. It's a 4G pitch. They've got a new manager and they've got good players. So basically, all of our prep is making sure that we go there and we're the most prepared we can be.